Hello, hello. I am Dory Jo Stoll with Prairie Scraps, and I am on YouTube and Facebook. And we are going to do, I know I'm like, it's freezing here. It's not bad once I'm in here, though. It's nice in the little air, in this airstream. 61, and I'm fine. I'll probably be sweating by the time we're done. We're going to do some glass etching today. So if you're watching this first part, you are probably, and I can see I'm backwards. I couldn't get it to turn. I don't know. Oh, please, I need some internet connection. I don't know why the internet connection is not good. I know I've got it, but for some reason, my phone is not doing good. I have a feeling it's because of the new updates. So anyway, lovely. It's just going to try to reconnect. I don't know. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, I am going to do some glass etching. I have picked up some things. I've been storing some things and planning to do lives and Christmas trees, forest, North Pole, peppermint mine this way, Elf Village. I should make those. I should make a sign. I need maybe this one will give me. I'm looking for some Christmas ones. I think I want to do Christmas. I could do good tidings. I have this. Another one of those glass trays. This one is larger than the one I had before. And I got it for $2. And so I want to etch it. I suppose I could do, I don't know. I don't know what to do about the internet. There it is. Thank you for hanging out. Oh my goodness. I hope we stay. I don't know what's going on with Facebook today, and actually this weekend. I'm going to put a little water on there. We're going to do this glass tray and etch it. I found this at the thrift store for $2. It is a little scratched up, but I'm thinking about doing this big, good tidings. What do you think? Or peace and joy, or I could do believe, but I don't think it's just so boxy compared to that. There's rejoice. I'm just kind of looking through. What do I got? What do we got to do here? That's fall. I don't think the fall one. These come gratitude. That's a good one. Also gather and gobble. But I don't want to do any more fall one. I have a fall one. The smaller one that I did like this, I got for $1. And I put that at my last craft sale. We have one this weekend. This says blessed. I like that, but it's also very boxy. Although if I did it without the outside box, it might be okay. I think we're going to go ahead and do the good tidings. So far, that's the winner. And we're back out again. We're back out. So I apologize. I don't know what to do, really. For the other thing I could do is, oh, perfect. No, those are more like T-shirts. I think that's going to be the winner chicken dinner. So I've got that. I've got 3 of these Dollar Tree mugs. We're going to make those so I can fill those up with some goodies and make them as gifts at my thrift sale this weekend, my craft sale. And then I've got a bunch of big jars that I also picked up, and I do not want them sitting here for another year. So I apologize if you are on Facebook and I'm going in and out. I would say the replay is probably going to be better. I'm just going to go ahead. That came right off. All I did was I sprayed. I'll put you down here so you can see. I sprayed water. I found my sprayer. It's back. It is back. I'm back. I just sprayed it, and there's a price tag on it. Sprayed it and went ahead and get dry. Get dry. All right, we got lots of things to do today just to keep us busy, so I appreciate you coming along. I apologize to those of you that are on Facebook. It seems like it's just a poor wireless connection. It shouldn't be a wireless connection at all. Don't understand. You should be in the trailer. It says I'm hooked up. Let's try a different channel. Is it going? Technical difficulties today. Today. Of course. Maybe that. Oh, that almost went. There we go. I am sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Facebook because my internet for YouTube is going just fine. So I'm going to use this. This came with 4 different Christmas sayings on it. Audio isn't broadcasting. Finish the live stream and start again. Okay, it's fine. This is the second time today. We're going to have to start this up again. I don't want a reel of that because you did nothing. Where did my etching cream go? Video is processing. Once finished, be able to. I don't want a reel. I don't want to do that. I don't know what's going on. All right. No. No, no. Glass etching. Let's try this. It's not even looking right. Wow. I don't know what is going on. I know over the weekend when I was on, if anybody knows, I heard there were some iPhone updates that affected it. Oh boy, I just clicked something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Try to get back up here live. I was afraid this was going to happen because, whoops, glass etching, and I'll go back and done. And we want to, I have to do voice enhancements because whatever they did a month or so ago, that has changed how it records. And so I have to do that. And now let's see. Oh, it is working now. Maybe I'm better off. Maybe I got a different channel. I got it turned around. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Hello. I am Dory Jo Stowell with Prairie Scraps. My VIP group is Prairie Scraps Talking. If you have not already followed me, please go in and follow and subscribe and do the whole thing. We are doing some glass etching today. I've got this glass tray. It's a larger one than I did before. If you want to see the other one, I did more of it said thanks on it, or give thanks, thankful or something, or blessed. I don't even remember. Anyway, it was a little more Thanksgiving-y with the leaves etched on it. We're going to do some glass etching here, so just bear with me. I'm using this particular tray. I apologize if you're on Facebook. I don't know what's going on. And if you can't find me, I apologize too. So if you're watching on the replay, I totally understand. Just replay so I know you were here. I like to be able to answer, but this is a transfer that was, I think, last year. I want to say, I don't even know. There's 4 different sayings. They were all for Christmas. And so I want to use that. We're just going to try to get this sort of on here with no bubbles. That's going to be the key. No bubbles. The thing about using glass is that it's going to stick harder, but this has been a well-used transfer here, this Good Tidings. So we're not going to have a problem, I don't think, with it sticking, but, you know, a little crackling. That's it. The nice thing about, I'll turn this around so you guys see the Good Tidings. So we're going to do glass etching cream, and we actually carry it now. I'm so thankful because a company did some research to find the best glass etching cream on the market, and it's called Armor Etch. I haven't started my bottle of Armor Etch yet because I still have this one to use up. So I hope that you'll forgive me for using a different brand. This is very hard this is just the folk or plaid one. This one's actually very hard to get a hold of. I had a hard time finding it on the market. So we sell it. It's under $10. In fact, I think it's around $6 for the etching cream, the Armor Etch. Actually, I think this is a bigger container than what I got here. Oh, they're about the same size. And I just want to use one up before I use the other. They're both, I've heard this is the best one on the market, the Armor Etch. So be comforted to know if you purchase it from me or purchasing from a small business. Does that look crooked? That G could go up on here, I think. Now that I've pressed it all down, I think I'm going to try to shift it upwards a little bit to get the G more on there. This is kind of a silly font, so who knows? Trying to get that back on there now. There we go. Sometimes if it helps, it can, if you bend it back in the middle, like fold it back, find the middle of it, sometimes that'll help get it on. So anyway, this was from a thrift store. This was a platter that I got. It wasn't in great shape, but the girls were like, just do it. So hopefully this will be an improvement on this little tray. I'm just trying to get that last little bubble out. There's kind of like a crease at the end of the S. I've definitely used these a lot. I've used them for signs. I've used them, some of them I've even put on t-shirts. These are a great size for t-shirts. So if you wanted good tidings on your t-shirt, you could do that. This other one says believe, and I can't remember what the other two say. Okay, so you're supposed to use proper gear. Use gloves. What does it say? Clean the surface, which I did with my wipe, maybe not with alcohol, soap, and water. Tape off the areas not intended to be etched. Wear protective gloves and use a brush to apply a generous, even amount over the design area. Okay, so that's where we're at. I'm going to get me a drink. I am dry, hoping I'm not catching all the gunk. Oh, yes, Sherry, you definitely do need to try it. Thanks for joining in. I've got a whole lineup here. So I've got this tray that I got at a thrift store. I have some of these mugs. I was so excited when these mugs come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put a Christmas something or other on these Dollar Tree mugs, and then put some either hot cocoa things inside of there, and then gift wrap it up and put a tag on it to sell at my craft show. I've also got some thrift store great big jars that I got. This one was $3. It's kind of an awkward shape. And then I've got this one. I know exactly what I want to put on this one. I want to put the nativity. You can see I got that for $2.50. I thought that was a really good deal. I probably should have cleaned it out. It's been sitting in my camper for a while, and then I found another one sitting around here. So I've got a whole lineup. That's what I've got. Got a whole lineup. So we'll just start working through them. And like I said, I totally highly suggest the Armor Etch. I've had this for years, and I'm just like a creature of habit. I want to make sure that it gets finished up, used up. I don't want to waste anything. Waste not anything. Oh, geez. This has got one of those. Oops. One of those. And I don't remember when I first got this that it was black. I don't even know what color this is. It looks very brown and blackish. I hope these are my gloves. I don't know. I think I maybe grabbed Lydia's got gloves for doing her bleaching of her flannels, and I have a feeling that's what I grabbed. They were hanging up in the kitchen, and I thought, well, they're right there. I'm going to use them. So we're going to try really hard to use this. New idea I hadn't thought of before. This is very thick. This one is, I don't know if it's because it's old. I've had it forever, and it still continues to work. It looks kind of disgusting, actually. This is not, like I said, this is not Chocolatours. And you use a brush to put it on, and then we'll use a squeegee to take it off. Let's see. What brush do we use? That one's a good one. This one's kind of an old one. So I'm just going to use this. And if you thought and we're just going to put it on there. I actually did not realize I should be using a brush, to be honest. I, in the past, have actually put this on with a squeegee. So it's totally doable. It totally works because I've done several pieces of glass. Last year I did a glass, a large glass like that one over there with nativity scene in it, and with the nativity scene. And I want to do that on that one too. I'm excited about that. Ooh, that has a little bubble in it. I hope that turns out okay. I'm not going to work it, but everybody was saying that you can just go ahead and put it right back in the jar, whatever you don't use. So use it conservatively, put it on. Okay. You know, you want to cover it really well, and then use a brush to brush it on, and then we'll use a squeegee to take it off. So we'll leave this on for a few minutes just to make sure it does its job. This you can use this again for chalk, this transfer. You can use the brushes again. It just washes out. I honestly question, they probably have to say you have to use gloves. Look at that. These are large gloves. They probably have to say that because they don't want anybody getting hurt. And my hands are falling apart. I should have put some lotion on before I put these gloves on and just let my hands soak. That's what I should have done. Hi, Derby. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, hello. And upcycle, create, and repeat. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. I'm glad you all made it. I was having a little bit of problems with Facebook. It was being difficult. I don't know what was going on. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, I didn't get this upper part of this T. That's not good. I think that's, oh no. Yeah, it's part of the T. It goes way over here in the D. We want all the scrolls and all the fun parts. And then what does it say for time? Like I said, Chalk Couture does carry this. And I don't even know what color it is. I don't think it's black. I actually don't think this one was black to begin with. I think that happened after I opened it. Oh, it says, let etching cream remain on the surface for 15 minutes. Holy cow. Okay. I might cycle these in and out. I know I've only done this for a couple of minutes in the past. Did you get the last S? Good question. That is a good question. I better double do it. I can always take it off, right? I think I did. Thank you. See, I need somebody to keep up on me. Maybe the G too, huh? Got the dot on the I. You never know. You never know. So, you know, it's the final. It always feels like right before the, I'm putting this on the floor, hoping that will be fine. And we're going to look for some, give that a little hot minute there. I want to do some I think I want to do these mugs Christmas. What do you guys think? Are Christmas mugs overdone? I did a couple coffee ones before. It looks like half an S wasn't done. It might be. It might be. You might be absolutely right. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do my minis? Minis, the minis. What do you guys think about Christmas mugs? Hi, Amber. Good to see you. Glad you made it. Do you have any thoughts on Christmas mugs? I don't think this has at all. Soccer. I could do the busy bee. I feel like, where in the world have I put my little ones? Oh, it's right here. Must have been on top of it. These are my holiday ones, so. Kind of was wondering about these little snowflakes. Those would be kind of cute. We have bigger snowflakes. That one's too much. Could do, oh, I think Fa La 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 would be really cute, don't you? I think that would be a really cute one to put on. This one's an older one. A size transfer, fa la 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 trio. Once in a while, these things come back, and that's usually how I get the older ones because I don't have a ton of them. All right. It's always the debate. Which way do you go? I kind of think it would be cute to have fa la 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 la. What do you guys think? Christmas what? Christmas mugs. What do you think about Christmas mugs? Do you have any thoughts? We're doing some. This one is not a very sticky transfer. Not very sticky at all. When I look down from this angle, I can actually see that other one. It looks pretty good. Sometimes with the mugs, you have to just really work bubbles out of them, peel them and put them back down, peel them, put them back down. Just work it around the curves. They're not always the easiest things, and I just kind of put a crease in that. This one is kind of showing me that you should go from the middle. Okay, fa la 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 la. Christmas wreaths or Christmas mugs. I don't know. I'm in the mood for a Christmas mug. I don't like them though, because they take up. My girls keep leaving Christmas mugs everywhere in my house. They're everywhere. Okay, put our gloves back on. That's how I did it. I just sort of have it on there. There are some bubble. It looks like it's some bubble. Well, yeah, it's just not sticking very well, actually. So I'm hoping. I thought I had it, and now it looks like it's up again. Put my gloves back on, and then we'll. Ouch. My hands are just peeling and cracking, and I don't want to admit that I probably am eating way too many breads or something that I'm allergic to. I'm not sure what. Not really breads, probably sugars. Oh, no wax. No wax. This is etching cream. This is etching cream. So today was our last Black Friday deal. Very exciting. It was so good. If you have kids that like to game or pick this up, just stick. I'm going to do the middle fa la 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 first because it seems like it's just lifting up there and I don't know why. Put it on there. Nice and thick. And then we're going to leave it sit. This is etching cream. Not wax. It looks dark though, like a wax would, doesn't it? So we had some new surfaces, like more than one. The past few ones have just been like last week was that acrylic that I made the cardinals out of yesterday. This is etching cream. And I'm using a different brand because I don't want to waste it. I want to use it up. It really doesn't go it goes pretty far because I've done several things so far. I want to get this end one really good. All right, so there it is. I think we got it all. This one makes me nervous in the middle of that la. But it's $1.25. I know. So there's one that's for gaming that I'm really excited about. I have a lot of people I think that'll like that. That surface we have in our line. So that's the good news about that surface. And then I should have timed this. Okay, so that hasn't even been 15 minutes yet. See, that one's still kind of cooking here. I'm going to wait. I'll do one more. One more. And so that one is a kit that came out. All of the kits that came out, there's 4 different ones. There's a cactus. There are 3D cactus, and both sides are washable, reusable. Hello, Kate. Good to see you. You're okay. You're okay. Always do the chores first. And so so there's a cactus one. It's got a really cute saying that goes with it. There's standing cactus. There's an airplane one. They're 3D airplane. The flat sides, the large flat sides, they are washable, not the edges. So they're a thicker freestanding airplane kit. And then there is a kit with dinosaurs. Oh my goodness. Should I put this? I think this one would be cute on the cute list. Do you think that one will show up? I'm going to try it. There's another one in there. The snowman says, be jolly. I think he's kind of cute too. Oh, I always like to do them a certain way too. And I'm going to put these together for our craft show here in town this weekend. So anyway, those are the kits. There were 4 kits altogether. They're under $30 a piece. They were just like $29.70. All the kits, everything on the website is still 10% off. And tonight only, get it tonight because it's free shipping. You guys know how much shipping costs, right? Like shipping is not cheap these days. I like this one. On the cute list. We put that one on Miriam's Christmas shirt last year. This is a cute one, like for little kids. But it would be cute for a coffee mug or hot cocoa mug for a gift. Teacher gift. This would make a great teacher gift. We're going to stuff it with either hot cocoa. This year I'm doing coffee mugs too. I'm doing coffee sets. And maybe I'll do a mix. Maybe I'll do coffees and hot cocos. This bottom edge is kind of I'm going to move it up a little so it's not quite so lumpy and curved. I think the top can handle it better than the bottom is handling it. And this definitely does, like, you have to, this is where it's nice that this is a stickable surface. You could never use just a plain stencil for this. These are sticky backed, reusable. I use them dozens of times, especially on mugs. And these work great on baseball caps. You can use our ink products with it. You could just as easily use ink on this and then it would be colored. I know shipping is crazy. And so free shipping today only for Cyber Monday. I don't even know all the sales anymore. It's starting. Saturday was Small Business Saturday. Friday was Black Friday. Oh my goodness. It's almost a little bit on the crazy side. But that being said, if you are wanting to get some of those kits, I think I might have this on here crooked. Oh, well. I think we got it. Can you see it? You can see I've used this one quite a bit on the cute list. It's kind of cute. We did use it. Nope, that looks crooked to me. I can't do it. I got to do it straight. I can't do it. So some great deals. This is our Black Friday. We did not come out with a separate Black Friday deal. This is our every Monday this month we have had a deal, and everything on the website is 10% off. So when you go to checkout, it will reflect it in the 10% off. It's a great deal right now. This is the time. Somebody was asking me today, is this still there? I'm like, yes, it is. And she's like, how long is it going to be on sale? I'm like, is it on sale? And I said, well, really everything is on sale. So, and having free shipping, sometimes people discount. Oh, Chalk Couture has, Amber, Chalk Couture does have, thank you, Sherry, does have, Amber's actually one of my downlines. So she can get this from Chalk Couture. And it's not very expensive. Put it on your list. Put it on your list. Actually, it took me a long time to find it. I couldn't find it around here at all. I finally found it, I think, at Walmart, to be honest. This other brand I found at Walmart. All right. I'm going to quit messing with that. How does that look? I think it's a little more straight now. So busy week this week. I'm just trying to get things. Oh, I've got some things I want to make and sew, and I'm just, I was inspired over the weekend, but I didn't actually put it to fruition. We did our lights outside. Watch the video so you can see how that's going. We might have more. I don't know. Got a little hole in this glove. I think I remember I used this for something. I don't remember what. This stuff is so thick. I'm thinking that Armor Etch is probably a better product. A lot better. I don't know. But I also know, don't bubble up. I also know that this has worked in the past, so I'm just assembly lining it today. I want it. I have all these, like how that is. You just get things going. Our oven is finally fixed, so I got all the ornaments. I did get that done this weekend. So now I can't remember. Somewhere I have my baker's twine in red and white. It's driving me insane where it went. Where? I thought it was in the house. Can't find it. Girls are like, I didn't know where it is. They were, I think, using it to be we'll see. So I want to use the baker's twine to do the ornaments because I just want to keep it simple. Okay, I think I covered everything pretty good. So that's all I did. I guess it's good it's brown. I just don't remember other ones being brown. Oops. My stuff is falling. All right, this one is getting set aside. Woo! That almost landed in the etching cream. And I think this one is finished. Bene. I think it's been at least 15 minutes. Yeah, but Amber needs to get it from Chalk. It's a place, you might as well. You get your discount and everything. All right, here we go. I'm going to scrape off any excess so it's not on there. And everybody tells me you can reuse it. So I'm kind of excited about that. You know me, I got to use every last little bit. Every bit. Now this, I'll just take it to the sink and wash it the same as I do all the transfers when I use ink or chalk paste, either one. My mat is warped. So if it looks warped on the thing, it's because it is. That when I did that burning, you guys, that was so dumb. When I did that burning, I did it. I had a pad under it. I had all the tray and everything on it. This is looking good. Cute. Ooh, that S got a little schmeary. I think it's going to be okay. Okay, I'm just sticking this back on. Like I said, take that in the house later and wash that with my gloves on, even though this one glove does have a hole. And I'm just going to use a wipe to get this. I'm going to try anyway. I do have a pan of water here, and I do have some rags. I think it'll come off. You just got to wash it. It's really dry, so. Which finger was, I think it was this other glove has a hole in it. So I know it looks like it disappears. I think it should work. We're good. All right, and I'm going to throw this away. You can very faintly see it. I don't know if I'm just like paranoid about touching it, but I always think, oh, I just touched it. And then I think I feel a tingling. I really don't. It's just because I'm a little paranoid. You heard boss lady. Yes. I've never seen. Yeah. I think it's old. I think it's old, Sherry. So I may have regrets. No, it works because I used it just a while ago. But like I said, I may regret using it, but like I said, I want to use it up before I open up a new package of it. I do have the new stuff on. I just want to get this nice and clean, make sure nothing's on it. And this will be totally safe. You know, you wash it with, you can wash in the dishwasher, you can wash it with soap and water. It is there. I know it sort of looks like it's not, but it is. Okay. Dry. I'm going to maybe use the dryer on it. The reason I'm doing this is because I do have a product to show you. I think it looks good. It looks awesome. I have a new product. This one is from Amazon. I can get you the link if you need it. There you go. So you can see it, right? You can kind of see it. Let me get my... Don't spill the whole thing. Let me get this behind it. Does that help? I don't know. Sometimes putting a little bit... I think you can see it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The S isn't exactly how I would like it. Looks like there's a little gunk on there. But never fear. This is a lacquer stick. It's, oop, that was dumb. It's fill-in paint. And I can't get it to move up. You just get it a little bit warm. So I'm just going to use my thing my blower to get it a little warm. And it's going to paint in. This is a white one. You can get all kinds of different colors. And I'm just going to paint in. It's going to fill in our good tidings so that you can see it better. It's there, but this is going to just kind of paint it in. This is going to be totally safe. You can wash it. It's not going to come off. I guess this is what you use to color in your stove. I tried it on mine. You know how when the paint on your stove, this is the paint they use on the appliances. And I don't know, it didn't work on my stove. Mine have all rubbed off. So I don't know. I'm maybe doing something wrong, but it works on this and it just brings it out a little bit more. And then you just rub it. So I know this looks like nothing right now, right? Oh, up against my shirt. Yeah. So now it looks like I've really done it now, but then you just have to wipe it off and that paints it in and it's permanent. It does not come off. You just buff that off and it will look so much better. This is the white. And like I said, I can get you fill-in paint. Lacquer stick, it's called. It's better if it's a little bit warm, they said. And you just wipe it until it... In fact, it was a little, like my daughter was doing it, it was a little gummy when she was doing it. It didn't seem like it did very well. Okay, so there you go. Good tidings. And the gray part. Good tidings. Isn't that good? Is it better? I think it's really cute. I'm excited about that. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's be up on YouTube here so you can see it. Seems like the gray is the best place. Oh, I don't know if you'd want to, because this is like glassware. This is safe. This is what they use, I think, on plumbing too. I heard, or pipes. Industrials, I don't know what it is. But, you know, I think it's cool. It's totally etched on there. And like I said, you can leave it without the lacquer, but wow, does that bring it out, doesn't it? I'm so excited. Wait, one down. Isn't that cute? So exciting. Okay. Let's do, I think it's been long enough. We're going to do that. Fa la 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 la. Hopefully that turned out. That one L was not, the la was not. Now, our inks you could also use on these glass works. Put them in the oven to work it. Goodness sakes. To bake it, you can use our ink the same way, and then you've got colors. It wouldn't have to be clear. But I kind of like the etching. It's kind of fun. It's just something new for me anyway. It's been a product around for a while. Like I said, I looked for a long time, could not find it. And I think, I don't know if it was, maybe it was Joann's I found it at. I don't remember. I apologize. And I have a pan of water sitting here just in case. Okay. It worked. My la 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 looks really good. Can you see it? Fa la la. I think it's cute. The hard thing about doing these at a sale is that it's hard to show. It doesn't show up very well. So you can use a little tissue paper in there. I'm putting that off to the side, and then we're going to get this washed off. Because you want all the chemical off. You don't want to get that on your skin or anything. Oh, shoot. I hope you didn't lose. Is it just me? I think there's something going on YouTube. Or not YouTube. Facebook. Okay. I think it's... That one came off a lot easier. And you can still see it. You can kind of see it. It's still wet. When it's wet, you don't see it. So you kind of like panic a little bit and go, oh, is it there? Did I do it? I think it's really cute. Fa la 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 la. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. I'm going to throw that away so I don't get into it. And then I'm going to do the lacquer. I'm just going to get it warm. Good, good, good. Just getting it a little warm. I'm not melting or anything. It just works better. You can use it cold even, but it just works better if it's a little warmed up. I don't know what they use these. I think they said on appliances, but it's permanent. It's a lacquer stick. It's the company name. Kind of a weird product. I would have never found it. It was, thankfully, I'm got great upline that shows us all the tricks and helps us. So I appreciate my upline, Tarina, for that. She is so helpful. I think that is so cute. Isn't that cute? Okay, against my shirt. I don't know. La 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 la. Cute. Love it. Like I said, I'm just going to fill these with goodies and put them out as gifts at my craft show. Trying to make things that, you know, not super expensive but, you know, handmade, make great gifts. I don't know. Do I need the gloves? I probably do. Oh, I forgot to take it off. I was like, why is it so dark on there? I know. I think mine is brown because of the age. I don't think it's brown because that's the way it came. That is all me and my... Hopefully I didn't get that too smeared. All right. The cool thing is, although I don't want to wreck a mug, the cool thing is it's not the end of the world on these mugs if I wreck it. This is working out nice to use this. Last time I did it in a pail next to me, and it was a mess. I had all kinds of water in here. It's dangerous. Me and water in the camper. It's a little dangerous. I don't know. It looks like my little thing bled out a little bit. I kind of think this You can kind of see it. It's still there. There. Can you see it? You can kind of see it, like when it hits the gray. This one says on the cute list. I was thinking, oh, I've got a good amount of lacquer right there, but I don't think it's going to color. Yeah, that one, I could tell it sounds a little scratchier when it's not warm. Maybe the sound went out because I have my heater, my little air thing right next to it. It probably corrected and then went out. That's probably what happened. It probably, you know, because I have the voice enhancer. So when noise like that goes on there, it probably goes out. So be patient, stay with it. It'll come back. Sorry. I did smear out a little bit on that, but you can definitely see all the letters, and I think it looks nice. It does. It's not as clear as I would like it over here, but I think it's okay on the cute list. Isn't that cute? And it definitely makes a big difference to have that lacquer on there. It's that end smeared too. All right. 2 mugs down. I'm going to just stack them up here. Now, this was the one I really wanted to do. This was $2.50. Should have cleaned it before I started. You know, it's crap time. Thank you, Carol. Yes, it is cute. We're doing a bunch of glass, either Dollar Tree or Dollar something tree, it should be saying up there on the sign. Dollar Tree or thrift stores. This one I got for $2.50, and I want to do the nativity scene on it. So I just love it. I don't know. I had a lady at my last year that came running up right away. I want this, and it was my one nativity scene I did on some blocks. So I'm kind of hoping she'll want this too. We'll see. Ooh, what am I dropping? Who knows? I'm going to set this, get the lid on before I dump it. It's not good. Not good to have open files. I know from experience. It's like 500 off to bed. Yes, 11:30. Oh no. Yeah, it's only 8:30 here. I'm good to go for a while. I actually only have 3 more left, or 4. I have a mug and 2 more of these big ones. So we'll see. We'll see what we get done. I may not do it all anyway, so may not miss a whole lot. We'll see. It does say you want to wash it off, so I probably shouldn't be using that one because I think I used that on that before. The best case scenario is to just go ahead and use brand new wipes if you're using the wipes to clean them off so we don't etch it. I don't know why it's so dirty. It's just been sitting in my camper. Maybe it came from the thrift store that way. I don't know. Could be. I kind of think some of their glassware they put so high at the thrift store. All right, Kate, off to bed. Good night. Nighty night. Have a very blessed sleep. Oh, I forgot. I have this one that says, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I forgot about that. Also, oh, come let us adore him. This one might be a good one. I always like the ones that say, I think this was the one that I did. Oh, that lady just was crazy about the nativity one. So I'll have to, and I'll probably see her. I think she was a vendor. She was so excited because she saw it after I left. Oh, you know what would be really cute is to do these on one of these glass jars, the brush trees, and then put brush trees on the inside. Wouldn't that be the cutest? I think that would be really cute. I'm having ideas here. Here it is. I'm not sure. This one's kind of a smaller one. We had the big one that came on the whole nativity scene, which, by the way, is still 75% off. Hey, Tarina, good to see you. I know there was a meeting tonight, and I'm a slacker. I'm trying to get ready for craft shows. I'm doing all of my glass things right now just to get it done. I've been doing the lights at the house. I'm trying so hard to like do a thrift or a. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. It's so hard to do a craft show right now, especially after doing one already. I always feel like I'm waiting right down to the last minute to get it done, but it's not really the truth. All right, let's see if we can get everybody lined up here. Kind of start with the middle when I'm doing rounded things, because otherwise you have to pick up and lay down the whole thing to get the wrinkles out. The star went down nice. And then move your way out to get all the bubbles out. All right. I've got a tray done already. 2 mugs, 2 Christmas mugs. One says fa la 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 la. They turned out pretty good. I'm using your lacquer trick. This one says on the cute list. And then the other one says fa la 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 la. It was kind of an old one. I just have a lot of Christmas transfers from the past. I just did a lot of Christmas stuff, and this last year I haven't been doing a whole lot of Christmas stuff, but now I'm back in the Christmas mood, and I've got all these ideas. I want to do some. I did this one on kind of, I think the glass I did for myself, it wasn't very straight glass. It was more of a curved edge, and it was a mess with this. There's a saying on the bottom that says, true love was born in a stable. And I may put that on the back of this glass. We'll see. We'll see. I was thinking if I could get to the bottom of my Christmas decorations are out. The tree is out. The girls are fixing to do it. They want to do it. I said, when I come in, we're going to do the piano room. I used to collect snowmen because my kitchen had all kinds of upper cabinet space where I could put stuff like knickknacks and things, and not here, not since I've moved here. I really haven't had a lot of room, but I have discovered I have the rafters in my piano studio. So I put all the snowmen up there. I kind of get them out, and the girls, I tell them where to put it. I tell them how to arrange it. So that is our process. But I told them when I come in, hopefully it won't be too late here because I'm trying to get these done. All right, get her done. I think I'm going to just use the stuff that came off and get it right back on. I know, I'm like breaking all the rules. Use gloves. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. Please. This is brown because I think it's old, but it's working, so I'm not going to waste it. It's not the armor etch, so. And there's little tiny stars up here, so it's kind of, I want to make sure Jesus and Mary get on here really good. Jesus is the most important, right? Jesus is the reason. Speaking of nativity sets, I have a nativity set I bought at the thrift store that I want to paint. Sometimes the nativity sets are so ugly, but I also don't want to take a really good set and paint it. I haven't done it yet, but I was like watching somebody else do it and wanted to try. And anyway, I was talking about this with my daughter. She's like, because we've been looking, and every time we go in the thrift stores and try to find Jesus or try to find the nativity scenes to paint. Hi, Yvonne. Good to see you. And Susan. Every time we see the nativity scenes, Jesus is missing. he has risen again, I guess. But nobody wants a nativity scene without Jesus. I'm sorry. I mean, he has risen, but we always talk about it. And so my girls are always helping me look for nativity scenes. And I'm just putting this on really thick. I'm painting it on with a paintbrush, getting all these little stars. And then, like I said, this is not the armor etch that we carry with Chalk Couture. So I can, if you want any of the products in this video, even the ones I've gotten on Amazon, I'm happy to give you a link. I don't make anything from Amazon. However, I do want to help give you ideas about what to craft and things. And I try to go live a couple times a week. I was sort of panicking about this and thinking I'm just going to do it in the house and not do it on live. But so hopefully, I'm glad I'm here because it seems like a lot of you are on here. So it's kind of exciting to see you all. This is getting, you could tell I've already used this once because it's really dry, but that's okay. We're just going to, I heard that you could reuse it. So, all right. So that's what it looks like. Just putting it on there. And this now needs to sit for 15 minutes. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to try to set it down here. Oh, you know what I can do? I can set it on my stool and leave it hang off. While I do that, I think we'll finish up this last little mug. These are $1 something mugs. We are very close, Rhonda. I am in Grangeville, Idaho. We are about 3 hours apart. This is my third mug I'm doing. This one's kind of dirty on the inside. I don't know what that is. I've been stacking them up every time I go. I'm using one of these mugs for all my squeegees. It's where I stick all my squeegees off camera here so I can see them. It's nice to use for that because it's nice and wide, but it always looks like a clutter here. We are close. It was freezing here today. Ooh, there's a little bubble in there. I'm torn. Do I want to go over that? Hello, Mary Jane. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Got some. What should we do? I was kind of in the Christmas mood to do some Christmas gifts, but because I'm going to wrap these up, put them in a little clear bag. I'll post a picture. I've had a picture of one recently. I kind of like that busy, but I'm afraid about the curve of the, I don't know, this little heater I have in here. Broke my ankle in 3 places. Oh, ouch. Elk City, yes. Oh, so you've been here for sure. I have kind of come into the Grangeville Hospital the same way. I don't know how you broke yours, but not in Elk City, but I was 47 miles up the mountain and was chainsawing a tree, bucking it up. It was on the ground. It had been on the ground for a long time, bucking it up, and it snapped out and shattered my leg, shattered my tibia. So I got a really fast truck ride because we were out of service, and my husband's like, I'll leave you here and go get I'm just checking my transfers here. Maybe I could do a coffee one. These are kind of cute. I don't know. Is that too big? What normally should have probably taken him about. Is that too big? I don't know. That might be kind of on the big side. Should have taken him about 45 minutes to get down. I think it was like 28 minutes for him to get down. He was like, I'll go call for help. And I'll leave you here and call for help. And I was like, you are not leaving me in the woods. You are not leaving me injured in the woods. So anyway, thankfully a guy from the Forest Service kind of drove up and helped load me into the the truck. I'm in the camper. Hi, Cindy. So yes, I agree. I actually, when I came in, thinking about doing the little ho 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 that goes with the vintage Santa. What do you think about that? I don't know. I agree with you on that. That is my estimation as well, to be honest. It was an experience. Kind of like this little snowman that says "Be Jolly." I think that'll show up. I'm just gonna put this ho in there. Ho ho ho. Maybe put this. Does that fit in there too? Got all these parts. Anyway, prior to my accident, I went in because I was having side pain so bad, and I went into Grangeville one night, and I don't hardly ever go in, and I went in for side pain thinking it was my appendix. Call ahead to bring in a doctor. Yep. That is true. We called, my husband knew exactly where the call-in was, or where we could get service. So my teenage son had to call while he was driving like a maniac down the mountain with me. And I felt every curve of that road. I'm sure you did too. I don't know if you got an ambulance though from did they give you an ambulance? I came down the truck because we knew it would take them forever to get up there, and I didn't think I wanted med flight, although I had med flight. So anyway, I came in for what I thought was I had a side pain so bad, and the doctor's like, I'll spare you the visit to the ER. I'm sure it's your ovaries. Like basically saying, I'm sure you're having PMS. Go home and take some Tylenol. What? So the next morning, I was still in a lot of pain, didn't sleep all night. This is a totally different story, and it happened a year before my accident with the tree. And I'm trying to hit his belly over this little bubble. And anyway, tried to come back into the walk-in to get a different doctor's opinion, and he saw my husband out because he, small area, so we know him. And he just grabbed my charts and sent the nurse in to tell me they wanted to get an ultrasound of my ovaries, of course, because he thought it was my ovaries. He still had never actually touched me or seen me for it. And I even asked him, how do you know it's not my appendix? He's like, I'm sure, because you'd be screaming. There's no way people with appendixes can't even make it in the door, and you're walking in. And I'm like, you don't know me. I have a really high, I've had 5 kids without drugs, a high tolerance for pain. So needless to say, he still didn't see me. He came back. He goes, well, your white blood cell is off, but your ovaries look great. They look perfectly fine. And he sent me home with painkillers. Never looked at my appendix, even though later I saw the ultrasound report, and it did say to possibly check the bowels. So the back seat of my car, yeah. See, I rode in the truck. It was a stick shift. And I'm sure you felt this too, like every single curve down the mountain, right? It was like, oh my gosh, I just sat and held, because my husband offered to like splint it. I'm like, don't touch me. I just did not want him touching me. I was afraid he was gonna like do some, like a tree's took a tree to break it. Um, so anyway, he sent me home with painkillers and said it should be fine to and a antibiotic. Should be fine tomorrow. Call me either way. And he called me. I was sitting there thinking, when do I call in? Because I'm in so much pain. I haven't eaten for 3 days by the third day. So anyway, he's like, called me actually and said, so how are you feeling? And I'm like, absolutely the worst. He's like, well, bad news. I'm not in there. I'm like, I'm good with that. I don't want to see you. So anyway, I went in and they did the CAT scan and it was my appendix and I had a 4-inch protrusion out of my appendix. And I still got in the car and rode all the way down to Lewiston. I blacked out most, on and off on the trip down there. I sort of remember some of it, not a huge amount of it. I don't know if I've got any here. I don't have very much left. And yes, I totally hear you. I was coming from the mountain. It was about as curvy as that river road. From Elk City, it's pretty crazy. Poor thing. So anyway, when I came in for my accident, he was the same doctor that was getting called in on Saturday. And when he walked up and they were trying, it took like 5 or 6 people to get me out of the truck when I got here. And he comes walking up. Whoops, I just stuck my finger in that. It doesn't burn. Does not burn. I thought it would. When he walked up, I said, and by the way, just because I'm not screaming doesn't mean I'm not in pain. Go to Lewiston or back to Spokane. Did you go to Spokane then? I would have. I did get a ambulance ride. I'm glad I did with my leg down to Lewiston. I love my surgeon down there for sure. For my leg. That makes me most afraid actually to go back to the surgeon. I need probably some more work done because I still have a torn meniscus and it's causing a lot of pain, but I keep putting it off. But I would still 100 times over go to the same surgeon. Okay, so I'm just brushing it on kind of thick, making sure I cover all the areas, cover the little snowman up. It says Be Jolly. This is an older mini. If you're wanting our Christmas minis, let me know. Or any of the products for this. We have etching cream. I don't even know if I can get the rest out of that thing. It's so tight. Like, look at this. I keep squeezing it. I can't. I'm working hard on it. It would probably help if I shut it between uses here. All right. With a prescription I couldn't fill. Oh, geez. Yeah. Now our hospital does have their own pharmacy, so usually they can get stuff. But yeah, they gave me a painkiller in the ambulance for my leg, and it wore off, I remember, by the casino. And I was like, I need something. And the lady looked at me and she goes, I'm sorry, I can't give you anything. You'll have to wait till you get there. I was like, oh my gosh. And I have a high tolerance. So, hi, Paula. We're comparing hospital stories here. So anyway, yeah, with my appendix, by the time my husband drove me down there, I actually walked in. They knew I was coming. I walked in, they left the IV in me to go down, and he drove me. They gave me antibiotics for an hour before I went to make sure that this is my other glass. I don't know, what should we put on this one? So always a fun time in Grangeville. But yeah, I thought I was going to die before I got there, just by there. She's like, I don't have any more painkillers till you get there, so you'll have to wait till you see the doctor. I was like, are you kidding me? A lot of good that ambulance ride was. They did give me some. They wanted to. What did they want to do? They wanted to cut my boot off, and I said cut the laces. And they were like, "Well, this is gonna really hurt." I'm like, "No doubt, this all hurts. Just give me some painkillers and then cut off the laces." Because I didn't want the boots wrecked. Just because my foot wasn't broken. It was my tibia at the top end. So. I still have the one sock. They did cut off one of my wool socks. I still have the other one. I don't know why. Maybe someday I'll make a gnome out of it. Wouldn't that be funny? I have like this affinity. The chunks of the tree that hit me, I still have. We've been using them for wedding centerpieces. Sliced, and one's under my mailbox next to my door. A couple of them are. Got to find something for this one. I don't know. What to do? Maybe one of the family ones. Oh, I think I want to do that. I'm going to do the brush trees. I liked that idea. Remember, I said I had a great idea. I was wearing ankle height boots on too. Yeah, me too. But I wasn't my ankles, so I can't imagine how does that happen. I don't know if I can get all of these trees on here. This is our brush trees. I just love these. Love brush trees. And I think I'll do a little winter scene inside of this. I want to do that. Maybe I'll do these N3. I don't know. I don't know if I can get these on here. This will be the challenge, right? You could also do these with chalk. It's just nice to make it permanent. Get this. And I don't want to like come in, do one tree. So I'm going to try to get at least 3 of these trees on. I don't know if I can do it because I don't want to come back and do each one individually. I want to get it. I think it would be really pretty to put like snow in the bottom, some little other brush trees, like a little scene on the inside. I don't know if I've got anything else to go with other than brush trees. I'm trying not to crease this. Hello, Karen. Thank you for watching from Arkansas. How was your weather? We were 12 this morning. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. And thanks for saying you're here. That's always helpful. I want these little bases too. I want it all on here. This is maybe not the wisest choice for I could probably take off that other one and get some etching cream off of that. This one might take me a while to get it on. I don't know. I might have to do like one at a time. I'm not liking that. I think this would look really cute. These brush trees. And then doing a brush tree thing on the inside with a little fake snow in there. I think that would be really cute. I don't know if and a couple little ornaments maybe. It would be nice if our wooden deer would be really cute too. Jeez. I'm struggling with this one because it's so round. I kind of knew that was going to be a thing. on. These have cutouts too, so you can do like 3D cutouts with whatever colors you want. I tell you what, our Dollar Tree finally had some more brush trees, and they look terrible. They look terrible. I love the brush trees. I got some big ones. I can't wait to get them out for Christmas. I guess the good news is even if it goes out a little bit around the tree, it's going to be okay. But I think I'm only going to get like one on at a time. Never a white Christmas. Yeah, sometimes we usually get it. I'm in the mountains of Montana. I'm in the mountains of Idaho. I'm at 3,600 above. But it doesn't stay. And when we get snow, it's like the most beautiful snow. It's like, you know, it looks like a Christmas card. In fact, one of our first snows, when we have a nice snow, if there is such a thing. I'm not crazy about snow. I like it because it kind of comes and goes. Okay, I'm just going to do one and see how it goes. I'm hoping I can piece it together and do a couple more. Maybe, I just peeled that whole thing off, trying to get this one side down. This does take some patience, this little thing. I apologize for this being a long video, but I'm glad I'm catching some of you. So nice for you to join me. So when we do get the snow, it just stays on the pine trees, you know, up in the forest. We live like national forest right above us. We have a ski hill right above us. And I'm just going to try this. But I think before I start this one, you see how that's on there? It's kind of crinkly around there. So I'm going to have to work with it a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape this off because this one's been on long enough. And this one might not even scrape off all that well. It's pretty dry. I think that was left. Yeah. Can't remember what order I did them in anymore. I guess it might be time to quit. I'm just going to put that right on there. That one might catch me as far as being a multiple. Some of this is getting really dry, so I might have to, this might be the end of this stuff because I keep reusing it. I want to get as much as I can off and then get this off. We're almost there. That off. Okay. Put that on there. Reuse that. I'm going to peel this off. Maybe. It's sticking pretty good. I'm going to peel this way. It was curling. Well, that's the idea. You're welcome. I can get you a link if you would like it. Mary looks good. Jesus looks good. My barn's a little shaggy around one edge, but I think that's okay. It's all looking good. This is definitely sticking. That's not it. This is it. I think this is it. Holy cow. Putting this back on. I will wash that off soon. You guys are being so patient. Do you see that? So you can kind of see the nativity scene on there with the stars. And we're going to, I can't see any wipes up here. I do have my gloves out here. Nice. We're going to wipe this off. This got pretty dried up, so I might need some extra oomph. And this will totally be permanent because it's etched in the glass. This is etching cream. We do carry an etching cream. Ours is, I don't think it's brown. I haven't even opened it yet because I want to use this up. This is an old thing of it. I bought it. It was one of those projects. I was like, I got to do that. And then I bought it and sat on it forever thinking, I felt very intimidated by it. But I'm telling you, this is So easy and fun. Kind of a messy little, actually not too bad. When you watch me chalk, you know I'm a messy crafter. So this is not bad for me. I'm going to take one more and just do a final wiping on this. Very good. It's an etching cream, and we do carry an Armor etching cream. The company really, test marketed all kinds of things to try to find a good quality etching cream, and this is what we carry. So I would love for you to do that. This is my small business. I'm with Chalk Couture. Okay, so that is still on there. You can kind of see it. Try to get. Boy, this towel needs to be. My glass may or may not be dirty on the inside. I tell you what, I'm gonna have to take this in and wash it. Can you see it? It's kind of like it. I guess it looks better on the. There it is. Mary and Joseph, the star, the North Star, and then I'm just gonna use a little. I'm gonna warm up some. This is a lacquer. Let's see if I can get it moved out. A lacquer stick. It just needs to be a little bit warm. You don't need to melt it, but you want it to be warm. Sorry if it goes out. Stick with it. The sound will come back. It's just Facebook trying to correct. So I'm just going to color this in. This is a permanent lacquer stick. And this will, I don't even know where all those little stars are, but I'm going to do my best to hit them all. And it's like scribbling. You don't have to even color in the lines. That's the cool thing about it. And of course we want to get Jesus and Mary. Oh, there's some little stars in here too. I think this will be gorgeous. Just put a candle in there. What do you think I could put in here? Anybody have any ideas besides a candle? Maybe fake snow, or I don't think pine trees. I want to keep it simple. You can put it just colors it in. It colors it in. The lacquer stick does. It makes it show up better. You'll see in just a minute here, because I'll rub it off. It makes me look like I'm in kindergarten still. That's what it does. Really, I know what I'm doing. I'm an artist. No, just kidding. Seriously, if I could do this, anybody could do this, because I cannot color in the lines to save my life. But it just colors it in. You can actually get this lacquer stick in other colors, but I like the white on the glass. This is white. I can get you the link for that too. We don't carry that, but it makes such a difference. Can you see that difference? Isn't that nice? I think it's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to pull out I see a little bit where I maybe didn't get his coat so good. I have one like this for myself, for my own decor. I did one last year. This one I'm going to sell. But I can't wait to get it out and do the lacquer on it, because I think it's going to make a big difference. Is that pretty? So pretty. Put a candle in there. Good to go. Maybe some pine cones. Pine cones would be nice. Okay, let's see if we can get this on this tree. You're supposed to wear gloves. Like I said before, make sure you do what I say, not what I do. I had gloves to start with, but they're so big on me. I'm going to go from the outside of the tree in, because it is kind of lumpy around the edges, and I don't want it to bleed. If you have bubbles, it's going to bleed. I think it'll be okay. This stuff is pretty thick. It's not going to just run under things. I'm going to get the stem. This is getting really thick because I've used it a couple of times now. I just keep reusing whatever the excess is. I didn't even know you could do that. I think. Thank you. It is so fun. The hardest part is waiting. I kind of have a lineup here. I have a mug down here too that I've been working on. Let's see if I can get some more, because I think I need more. Oh, please say I didn't. It's got one of those adult safety lids on it. my hands, I don't know if I've got arthritis or what, but my hands are hurting this year. They're peeling and cracking. I've been doing all the things. I don't know. I'm falling apart in my old age, I think. I'm also trying, and I think it's bothering me more because I'm learning the standing bass, and my fingers, they're hurting from that too. All right, I don't know how well this is going to turn out. This might be a $2 dupe. I don't know, $2.50 I paid for this little thing. This glass. All right, I'm going to set that aside. All right, so this has to sit. RA. Oh, is that a form of arthritis? I'm really bad with my ailments, I think. All right, this is another one I had in here. This one actually has a little lid. I thought it looked like a pumpkin. All right, let's get this. This is the last mug, I think. I've done 3 mugs tonight, and we're going to fill those. There's not much left on this. It's pretty dried up. We're going to fill these with like either hot cocoa or coffees and creamers. And put them in a gift bag with a Be Jolly looks good. Oh, that's his. I was like, what is that? It's his scarf. I didn't notice his scarf. He's a cute little guy. These are our minis. Minis, I love minis. I use them for ink mugs. I use them on baseball caps. I'm just going to wash that, and that's totally reusable again. Of course, get all the chemical off. I don't really, I'm sure there's a chemical makeup in that. I don't know what it is. I kind of have that little air bubble in this glass. This glass was kind of imperfect. Oh, rheumatoid. Yeah. Is there like a blood test you can take for that? Like to find out? Medicine brand arthritis. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe that's what I should do. I know I had carpal tunnel and I never got it fixed. That might be what it is. Does that cause really dry, cracked skin? I wondered about that. All right. Get this lacquered up so you can kind of see it. It's a little bit wet yet, but you can kind of see it. It's definitely okay not to use the lacquer pen, the lacquer stick on it, but it just adds a little extra. Sorry. I'm going to get this warm again. Just softens up the lacquer stick. And a Victra. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm only 52. I hate to say that. That sounds old, but it's not really. I know I'm young as far as it goes, but I also know it runs in the family, so I'm afraid. I'm a musician, so I don't want it to affect my life. Which is why I never got the carpal tunnel. I also know that you can get really cracked hands from carpal tunnel as well, so I think it's just like a circulation thing. Your hands don't circulate enough. Oh, that looks so much better, doesn't it? Isn't that cute? Be Jolly, that little snowman says. He is so cute. All right, that's 3 mugs. I got that nativity glass. I think this is our last one. Get this cleaned up. I don't want to use etching cream to clean it, though. I'm just going to use a wipe to clean up the glass, and I don't really need this lid. So I'm going to set that aside, although it's very, oh, geez, I almost broke it. Almost broke it. That wouldn't have been good. You should clean the surface. They say with alcohol, but I've not had it an issue yet. I have an idea for this one. I want to do this hot cocoa one that I used the rest of these. There's 4 of these on this transfer. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be a long time. That would be terrible to have it that long. And And it definitely feels worse when it, oh, I don't know. This might be too round. I might have picked out a too big of a, I really wanted to do this one, this hot cocoa one. I'm going to pass because I think it's too big. I love these. I've used them on ornaments. I've used them on glass before, but it is kind of picky. I want something that's going to be easy. Easier. It's getting too late. All right, I'm going back to the minis because I think it'll just fit better with it being so small. Hi, Dale. Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. We are doing glass etching this evening. It's kind of a long session. I don't normally go this long, but I am trying to get stuff done for ooh, I might use my vintage Santa. Oh, I've got a tray too. I didn't tell you that one. Not recently anyway. I like this little vintage Santa. He's pretty well worn. Oh, jeez. This is still dirty. This one's been sitting in the camper for a while. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. I think I'm just going to, I might put this one on this side and then on the other. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this little vintage Santa. And we had a standing vintage Santa. He would probably work too, but I don't have him out here. I bought several of them to sell at my craft fair. See if we can get him on here. And then I've got that little ho, 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 I think I'll put with him. Because that kind of comes off. Can be his little speech. His little air bubble that he's speaking. And you could do anything. These don't have to be Christmas at all. I like to do little bowls of, I like to do a hot cocoa bar myself. 11:18 here, but I am amazed. So I'm here. I'm so glad you're here. It's only 9:17. Yes, that's what time it is here for me too. I'm in Pacific time. So yeah, it's a little earlier, but thanks for joining in late night for sure. That is really late night. You must be in the Midwest. Well, yeah, that must be Midwestern time, Central time. All right, now I stuck that ho, ho, ho away too. There it is. I got it. See this, oops, that almost was a disaster. I didn't know those came out even. Put the lid on before I destroy something. Here's sorry this is such a long one. See, I'm thinking this might look nice right to the side, but I don't think I want to wait. So I might just put it on the other side. I don't know. This one's a brand new one. So I am going to fuzz this one. I do not want it. And I'm going to mark the back because this one is hard to tell. Save your backing, put it back on. We'll take these into the kitchen and wash them. This is about the time. I guess I'm not going to get those snowmen up. I thought I would. I don't want to stick those to each other. But I don't want to wait either. I might be a lazy crafter. Actually, it's just sort of getting late. But I have a friend in Pocatello. Oh, very good. Would you message me who she is? Oh, that would be, is she on lives? That is so cool because my son is in Pocatello going to college there. He's a music major, which I'm sort of thrilled about. It's kind of like having a music degree myself and then having my kid go into music is sort of a little like, it's a little crazy. It's a little, I don't know how to describe it. it's a little nerve-wracking because you feel like, like he better do a good job. He better do a good job. And I taught him his piano and a lot of his because we didn't have a great music program here. So although he's not playing the piano, I wish he would. I think he's really good. He's really expressive. He's got a lot of emotions in his playing. But he's having a blast playing trumpet. Trumpet was my major too, so it's kind of fun to watch him. I'm trying to get this down flat, get as many of the bubbles out as I can. I don't want it to leak. I may be, this may be going against my better interests here because I'm getting tired. 9 o'clock I'm usually in bed, but and I said, I'll do the snowman when I come in. I was not thinking it was this late. I'm just really, it's always like, I think about this all day. Like, what am I going to do? What do I need to get done? Because I homeschool. So I kind of think about it. And I know tomorrow night I have guitar and piano lessons going on. Hopefully this is thick enough on here. All right. And then I'm just going to carefully, not really lift it up because I'm not going to touch that anymore. It does get dry though. It kind of feels crystally. Oops. Oh, I gotcha. Very good. Very good. That's exciting. Small world for sure. It's quite a ways though. Pocatello is about a 9-hour trip for me to see my son. He just went back from college yesterday. He'd been home for a week, so that was nice to have him here. He was very tired. He's been very sick this semester, so it's been a rough semester for him. So he was kind of like, "What are we doing? What are our plans?" And I said, I really didn't plan a whole lot. I was going to wait and see what you wanted, but I said, you walked in the door looking a little bit peaked. He would just looks, he still looked sick. He said he'd been better for a while, but he still very much looks sick. Let's just say that. All right. I hope this works. I kind of am cutting it close here on that one. And then these what do you think? Do you think my tree is done? I haven't always lived in Grangeville. I actually am from Wisconsin originally. I was born and raised there, and we moved here about 12 years ago for a job, and haven't looked back. Never thought I didn't take that off. Down me. I just don't want that much on my transfer. And to go down the drain for sure, huh? Oh, that was a lot. So far, so good. That looks good. We did okay. I think we did okay. I'll get it off. And then I think I'm going to continue on, maybe do another brush tree or so. This might work better if you cut it apart, but that would be cutting things apart. And I kind of like them evenly spaced. Although every time I've used them singly. There are cutouts for these. They're not very expensive at all. There's some cutouts that are these exact size. I have them kind of sitting over here. I sat on one and broke the bottom base off, so that was bad. So you could do 3D ones too. You could even use those inside. I think I'm just going to use the brush trees on the inside of this. I could also do one on the other side and do more of like a scenery. I don't know. I like to do things in odd numbers. 36, 31, and 29. Very nice. Daughter is 20. They're always our babies. So, yes, that is so true. So true. Yes, I have one 20. We're almost in the same age brackets. I have 27, 25, 19. That's the one that's in college. And I also have a 17 and a 13-year-old daughter, 2 daughters at home. So that's fun. It's weird. I also have 2 grandbabies, which is so fun. It is the best. My girls were like, we're done. We're done with you kids. We want to have grandbabies now. They're so much fun. Hi, Mel. Good to see you. We're getting all the late night crafters. I'm getting tired. This has been a long video. I never, ever. You can kind of see it on there. It's definitely there, but I'm going to use the lacquer stick again. I never go this late. My husband's inside, probably already in bed, mad at me. Oh, well. I'm crafty. It's okay. He kind of understands. It doesn't mean he doesn't want me in there, but sorry. I got school done right before he came home, and he came home late from work. He was trying to fix his own truck. He's a mechanic here in town at the GM dealership, and his truck broke down yesterday in the neighbor's yard. So then he came home to tow it. Oh my gosh, I love that. I am a brush tree fool, though. I'm pretty excited about that one. So cute. I don't know if that's a little outside of the lines there. It's okay. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Oh my goodness, this might be a multiple time. I don't know how many of these I can get on here, but that is cute. I love it. Love, love, love. All right, can we line it up? I want to do some space, though. And I think this will look amazing on either side. It's not going to matter. Might try not to get that on. I'm just going to put the backing on there. Well, that's not going to help me very much. I want to give it a little space because I want to be able to see a little more space than what's on there. Actually, I think I got a little bit of that in my cut, and that's hurting. It really does. You're supposed to leave it sit for like 15 minutes, it says, but I don't think, I'm pretty sure I didn't hold that on there for 15 minutes. So this end one is going on a little bit better. That big one was hard to get it to stay. Even this little base looks, like the little base looks like wood. It's very detailed. You maybe can't see it on the thing, but you can in person. I think I should be using, but I want to make sure as many bubbles can come out as possible. And I think I got a little bit underneath here, and I don't want it there, so I'm going to take it off before it sets up and etches. There's a little bit here. Ideally, this would be better to just go ahead and, oops, now I got it wet, and it's not sticking at all. That was dumb. It would be better to wash the transfer, wait for the transfer to dry, and then do the next one. But I am never, when I'm getting, sometimes this is just, you're seeing real life here. This is what it really looks like for a crafter sometimes, especially when you're getting ready for a craft show. Amazing crafts. Love this. Thank you. Can you use diamond dust or other glitter material on these? What I do is I'll do chalk, and while it's still wet, then I'll sprinkle dust it with glitter. I'm not a glitter person, so I'm kind of a bad person to ask. I'm opposed to, I protest glitter. No, we have some pastes that have glitter in them. So that's one of the things I do more than not. That's more my style. But that doesn't mean, you can't. So what I do is I will paste I will paste, and then when it's still wet, when I peel the transfer off, while it's still wet, I will go ahead and dust the diamond, you know, like the glitter on there. That makes sense? I do craft shows, yes. I just do local because my kids are, I want to devote most of my time to my kids, and I teach music lessons from my home. I'm plenty busy as it is. Let's just say that. I'm very busy. And so I try to stay as close to home, and doing an away show would be so much on my kids, really. So I don't do anything away. So we had one last weekend, 20 minutes away in Cottonwood 2 weekends ago. I agree with that. I don't like the mess either. I'm kind of I don't like the mess. I make a lot of messes, but glitter like puts me over the edge for my abilities to last it. So good for you if you can do it. Yeah, the shimmers for sure is what I like to use. If you weren't on here, probably didn't see this earlier, but this is my, is it upside down? I can't even see now. Good Tidings tray that I got at a thrift store, so I got that. I'm using a brush. Oh, squeegees I usually use on everything else, but on this we're using a brush just because you want to put it on thick. And then I keep forgetting to squeegee it off. You can take off the excess. So there it is, just on there. Trying not to do any etching with this extra one. And then I think I'll just put one more tree on this side. And then you could use it either in the back or the front, depending on how you wanted to use it. But I'm planning on just, I found this putty, this Loctite putty, and I'm going to use that to stick little brush trees down in the bottom, and then maybe a few little ornaments as well, and then some fake snow, and then just make it like a little Christmas scene. I could even, if I wanted, put a little ribbon around this. I don't know. I kind of like the without ribbon, without the froof. Hi, Valerie. I generally am. So I do these 2 Christmas shows that are local-ish, and the ones in town this next weekend. I would need like a trailer because I have so much stuff. And then I do our summer border days. And last year I actually I haven't made up my mind. Last year was not the best in sales, and for sitting out there outside and setting up a tent twice in a weekend over the holiday weekend, it just wasn't enough sales to make it worth my time. So I don't know. If you ever see things that you like and would like to purchase it from me, I am more than happy to just message me. And if you want the products, Chalk Couture is my main deal. I love doing Chalk Couture for personal use. I love to craft. It's kind of my therapy. And yeah. Farmhouse rustic. Yep, me too. I'm not as much a primitive, but sometimes I do some vintage. Yes, personally, I like to take things from thrift stores and turn them into something pretty. And you're a brave gal to be doing glitter. That's awesome. You could hot glue the bottoms of the tree. Oh yeah, I could do that too. That's true. I could do that. That would be totally true. And it would come off of the glass for sure. But, I'd have to glue the tree part. I was like, but I can't get a glue gun down inside. This might be a slap happy little evening here. I wonder if this is ready. What do you guys think? Has this been long enough? What's the worst that can happen? I have a lighter tree. I just think in the long run to get this off it. It's better to get more off now than have to wash it off my transfer later. All right, we'll see how we did. I do see some bubbles now, so hopefully I'm not so slap happy that I'm not doing it good. Oh, it looks pretty good. There's that one. Put that on the backing, and I'm gonna wash that off. Ooh, that's, oh my gosh, I hope that etched. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. I maybe didn't do it long enough. I think it's still there. Here's my husband. I know it's stuck. It's locked. Oh, I don't need the glue gun. Yeah, thanks. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was trying to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I know. I maybe didn't get that one. I just want to get these done as long as I've got the etch.
Okay.
Do you want to take those and wash them? That'd be great. You don't have to. I'll do it. Just leave. I maybe didn't etch that one. This is the true test. Does it need to be full 15 minutes or no? He took it in. Maybe they'll be washed when I don't know. This might not have done a very good job. I possibly. Yeah, you're going LOL. Hey, oh my goodness, it's there. I was afraid. I washed it. It seemed like it caked off on me. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I washed it right off. You can see this one's lacquered, this one's not. This new one that's not so dark, maybe I didn't do it long enough. That could be too. All right, let's see if the lacquer helps us. Oops, it worked. It worked. When I don't think they turn out, it seems like they turn out anyway. I do have a habit of trying to rush it right at the last minute for these shows, and you know, I've been working on stuff. I'll get plenty of stuff, but I always think, oh, that one thing. I'm always thrifting. Yes, I can line it back up, maybe. That's whether or not I have the ability is the other question, right? That one worked. It worked, you guys. I'm so excited. This lacquer stuff is something for sure. I don't know what the deal is, but there it is. 2 of those trees. Aren't those cute? I don't know if you can see them. We did it. Okay, one more. Get this side cleaned off with lacquer. And then we'll have 3. So you could do it either, like if you were decorating with this, you could use it either way, right? It would work having it in the forefront or in the back. We'll just see how it works. Question is, I think I've been brought the hot glue gun, by the way. Hi, Jenny. Oh my goodness. It is late by you. I think I'm going to use this tree, this right over here on the far end, just because then I'm farther away. Let's see. Sorry. We are doing glass etching. Maybe having way too much fun, more fun than than a person should have. More fun. How far away did we do those other 2? I can't remember. I'm getting it, but not as late as it is for you in Wisconsin, that's for sure. Glad you're here, though. Your kids are getting so grown up and grandbabies. Oh my goodness. You got all the things going too. Oh my goodness. Can't believe it. 4-H together. Such a fun. And now they're all having babies. Funny, I don't know if you're on here, Jenny, but my daughter actually met and found her husband in 4-H. That's a fun fact. I guess. Yeah, that's how we met. All right, how they met, not we. Ooh, that one's way up. So I'm just trying to get as best I can. I'm finding these trees to be a little bit more forgiving. What I'm doing is I'm wiping from the outside. Oops, gosh. I'm and I'm gonna need a little bit more, I think. Oh, Madison. I graduated from Sun Prairie, Carrie. That is so cool. I went to Milwaukee to Alverno College and became a music therapist. I didn't work long in it before I had kids, and then now I am. I tend to be the music teacher. I'm the music teacher that ends up with a lot of the kids special needs here in town. I don't charge music therapy rates at all. I just I want to mess around with it, to be honest. All kinds of paperwork. I do keep track of things. I write everything down. I take notes as if I were a music, but no billing. I don't do the billing, the insurance billing. So this is, we might be done. I watch a crafter also on Madison. Oh, very good. I don't think so. Not Chalk Couture. I don't. This is what I know. I find so many things I can do with Chalk Couture that I guess I really love the product. I know it's good quality. I love the company. So I kind of stick with Chalk Couture. Sorry, I'll let you see my face a little bit since you've been on. It's just I don't know, my preference. I don't use other companies for the most part if I can avoid it, and I that's where I get my discount. So I haven't I haven't found a need for it. These brands, um, so I can't really speak to it either. I mean, I guess the good news is I can't really tell you bad things or good either way. I don't stencil that doesn't stick like this would work. I don't know. I don't know. This is definitely working great. I I actually have a I think she's in Janesville. She has some booze there in Wisconsin. She's used some other products. It's like I get 40% here, so why I don't want to pay full price. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a designer and I love having a downline and helping other people craft and just have kind of stuck with this. It's just not bad. I actually looked I've been with Chalk Couture a little over 5 years. Not solid. I stopped. I did it exclusively for my own craft shows and I was doing it because it was kind of my secret. I live in a very small area and I was afraid that if I told people I would go out of business. Yeah, I end up with a lot of kids on the spectrum. I just teach them piano. I had one for 4 years. Yeah, I did look at them actually, Rhonda. I I like the artwork, the farmhouse look. I really looked at them seriously. I was with Chalk Couture for about 3 years. Found it by accident. I was trying to do craft shows with my kids to raise money for 4-H, actually enough, and stumbled on it online because I love this lady that we didn't have any craft shows to go to, so I couldn't really justify buying so many supplies. So when I went back in, I had no intentions of actually selling. This to say, I came back and I hadn't intended on telling anybody, but I found that people were signing up like crazy. Um, I think I have 14 or 15 people under me, but and all different levels. Some are just personal use people, which is I totally get it. I was a personal use for like 3 years. Hi, Miranda. Good to see you. I think I'm going to do late nights more often. My husband's going to hate me. I'm seeing more of y'all than doing it during the day. I'm not going to lie. How long do you think this has been? Do you guys think I've waited long enough? You're supposed to have it on there for 15 minutes, but obviously that last one I didn't do 15 minutes, but it did scare me. It didn't seem like it was staying on there. It did though. We're doing glass etching cream. Did I have another? Oh, I have another one I could take off. I'm going to set this one aside and try to be patient with it. Ho ho. I'm mostly scraping the in the jar. This stuff is getting pretty. I don't even get it off, to be honest. All right. Let's take ho ho ho. I'm scared because these were a little cockeyed. And then our little vintage Santa. I think he's so cute. I'm not really into Santa. Can you see him? He says ho ho ho. This is a little jar I have. Got that done. Then we're going to wash it off. This has not been so bad. I haven't been even using my bucket of water, you guys. This has totally been doable with wipes. It hasn't been too bad, I don't think, for use of wipes, if you ask me. Yeah, I think it's my etching cream has turned brown with age because I've had this so long. I sat up, I literally looked the whole world over, it seemed like. It's 10 miles away. Yeah. So this is, yeah, at Walmart country. No Michael's. All grocery stores are Walmart. Oh, yeah. We just have local grocery stores here in town. We're an hour 15 from Walmart, and there is a Costco